Demons could never stand still. Where you going, can't come here. I'll always take you back for your.
Come on, a good time, was a bad one. You say you want, give me some.
Welcome, everybody. Thank
Light run, I make you sing this song.
Say what I did, you know, bro. Good time, therefore. I'm a riding up like a stroller. I'm in a good up. That my wanted, I don't know you. And I'm coming red like Coca-Cola. I'ma have a very good time. Swear to God, I can never sound out of shorty. She like all of her ride. Where is my phone? I want you to backseat to the even in the summertime, me and Lil' Shawty cut her. Down to me, look at the strip. Bring it to the city, down me, I know like a rush.
Come on, a good time, was a bad one. You say you want, give me some long time. Make you sing what light run. I make you sing this song. Good time,
Too many times I told you, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work the.
Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Go. And it's going to be Houston off the tip. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Read the defense beautifully, puts the ball on the floor, and makes a play.
Here's Tatum after the basket by Detroit. Now Ball. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Never short on confidence. Ball takes a long look without hesitation.
Doncic outside. Outside Edwards. Driving to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, he just put his head down and went to work on the drive.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Houston making a switch. Here's James. Lets the three fly. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
LeBron won't hesitate if he finds a spot he likes behind the arc.
Pass to Vucevic. No one near him. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
Well, that's just a smart pass. Getting the ball to a ready scorer.
Now here's Tatum. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot. Smith, no luck. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to James. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Here's SGA. Again, the Pistons score.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. James. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Outside Korver. Up top Edwards. 4 on the clock. It's stolen by Vucevic. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And so it's Detroit, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
The move and the bucket. That's an incredible individual play.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Houston. It's a 14-point game. And so it's Detroit with the ball. And it's Ball in the corner. Olajuwon on the wing. Irvin for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Bosch. And the layup is good.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
Pistons leading by 12. Pass to Anthony. A 3-pointer, no good. Here's Tatum, and it's Houston with another.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success, feeding him when he's ready to fire.
And here is Ball. Nice ball movement by Detroit. For 3, Holmgren. Mobley with the rebound. Houston trails by 10. Pass to Korver. And the lead is down inside single digits. Korver's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Ball. Out to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Back to Tatum. Holmgren with the steal. Olajuwon in the high post. He has yet to score.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark. Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Holmgren outside. For three. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. To the middle. Stolen by Bosch. And here's the fast break. Tatum with the finish on a beautiful break.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
Anthony with the bucket.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Houston.
Tatum on the wing. Here's Gugliotta. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Gugliotta's got the game tied up here for Houston.
Proven once again that he's a team-first player. Tatum is all about finding his guys whenever he can.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
A big man with impressive range. Holmgren can hurt you from deep when given the chance.
Edwards puts in the three.
Oh, nice kick out. That's reading the defense and taking what they give you.
Gervin right side. No one near Olajuwon as he lets it go. Again, the Pistons good for two.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Ball with the bucket. Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Pistons on top. They're up by 4. And we'll be back. For the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Detroit. He's led by as many as 14 points. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Shot is good off the back rim and in. James has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Pistons. From deep, a three-pointer is right on target.
Well, coach has to be happy with that. Draw the defense, then swing it out for a good look at a trick.
Kicks it out to James. Over Edwards. Left side, Irving. Here's Vucevic. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Still so consistent from the mid-range. This has been a staple of Vucevic's game for a long time.
Outside Edwards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, plenty of power behind that play. He didn't give the defense any chance to stop it.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
You just can't give Edwards a look for deep.
The shot's good from Collins. Houston trails by 6. Pass to Gugliotta.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Vucevic. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball.
2 minutes.
The high post shot. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And guys, in the open court, that's where Dr. J has you holding your breath. He is a human highlight reel.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. .149 left to play in the third. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your star.
The shot by Collins, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Yeah, it takes vision to spot those openings. Good ball movement.
Down low. Pistons passing it around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Vucevic has got 7.
Yeah, defensively, you have to keep track of Vucevic at the arc. He takes those shots when he's open.
And here's Tatum for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
There's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back. Always quick with an answer.
Just tremendous playmaking there, moving it out for the 3. That was a high-level pass.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
You can see Ant-Man light up on the break. Loves being in the open floor.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Irving. To the left side wing. Here's Collins. Guarded by Korver. Outside Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
Team second. At the line for 2, Julius Erving.
No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he sinks the second. Daniels with it. Here's Gugliotta. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And we get some fireworks there to finish the quarter. That 3 ties it up as we go down the home stretch.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Houston. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ball to take the lead. Rebounded by Anthony. It's Gervin on the wing. Back to Anthony. Outside, Ball. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Pistons. Daniels into the lane.
Flashing his athleticism there. I like when Daniels goes right at the rim.
Pass to Anthony. In the corner, Gervin with it. With the shot. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And he's been big in this game, imposing his will on the offensive end.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Houston trails by 3. Edwards drawing the double team. Smith fires. Buries the deep ball.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Basket is good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now the Pistons with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. It's Gervin on the wing. Here's Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it. Connects on the chain.
A silky smooth shooter. Holmgren makes it look so effortless at times.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now, here's Doncic. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Holmgren, right side. Jacks up a 3. Trained from outside.
Nice recognition of the closing defender. Got it away there in a hurry.
Now Smith. Now Edwards. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Detroit. 7-point differential. Holmgren is doubled. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Houston trails by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Second of 2 is good. That trims the lead to 6.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Holmgren looking around. Sweet shot at the right time.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes. Well, you know who their #1 option is when they need a big bucket, and Tatum rarely disappoints.
Leading by 5. SGA. Whoa! And he jams it in.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
James up top. Puts one up from 19. Connects with the J.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Second personal foul. Team second. At the line for 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 8. What's your take, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for 2, Stephen Curry.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second.
Yeah, mental error there. You hate to give away.
Shooting the technical free throw. Stephen Curry.
The free throw dropped for Curry. And so the Pistons take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.